What are they going through? They're going through one of those privileged lifestyles on earth. They've got everything. And when I read that Harry's saying, so very sort of, with great concern in his face, I might like to spend the rest of my life in Africa, go and spend the rest of your life in Africa. I agree with Kev. You can't take the taxpayers' money in this country just to suit what you think would be your finest way of living somewhere abroad.
I only know Meghan of what I've read in the papers. Because she seems to keep everything private, like when the baby was born, etc. And I don't blame her at all. And I think Harry, as somebody alluded to earlier, made to walk behind his mum's coffin. But the previous 2 years before her death, there were quite a few occasions where he and William and his mother were hounded by the press, absolutely hounded. There's filmed to prove it. And I think he's going through this again, and he's seeing it in the eyes of a 12 and 13-year-old lad.
I think that's that's a really good point to make. I think to a certain extent, he's still a little boy sometimes, isn't he?
Yes, because I think that comes across. He broke down the other evening at an awards ceremony, I understand.
Yes.
Only
That was extraordinary, wasn't it? And you do get this feeling that in a little boy sometimes comes out, doesn't it?
But Marianne, can I say, you can't really run with the foxes and hunt with the hounds, and I think they pick and choose. And I think when
they do.
They talked about, they're saving the planet, then taking 4 or 5 jets. It doesn't really, it looks hypocritical.
Marianne, I get that. I do get that. But I still think underneath, poor Harry is still sort of, it's bubbling towards the surface. And I think the best thing they could do is perhaps go abroad, do what they want to do, not have anything from the royal purse or public purse, I should say, and sort of get on with their lives. Because I feel William and Kate, we've never, ever had unkind press about Kate, other than the weighty Katie business.
No, she's brilliant.
That was before she was Kate.
Yeah, she never puts her foot wrong. She's amazing.